After the evolution of the earth, now we are going to know about the different spheres. It's related to biosphere and along with the other spheres also. So now we are going to know about the evolution of lithosphere, which is completely related to the rock surface and the soil body. So before starting from this part, I would like to say on my own words that what is the evolution of lithosphere. First you have to understand this. Due to the gradual increase in density, the temperature inside the earth has also increased. That we have already learned at the time of evolution of the earth when we were reading. As a result, the material inside started getting separated depending on their densities, and this allowed heavier materials like iron to sink towards the center of the earth and the lighter ones to move towards the surface. And that's why in the surface area, in the crustal area, we do not have a lot of heavier material. All the materials are going inside the earth, inside the core of the earth, and that's why the same thing I am explaining to you. In its primordial stage, the earth was largely unstable. That part we have already learned. A billion years ago, earth was not a stable planet, and as the internal temperature increased due to the rising density, so material inside what they started to do, they began to segregate. Segregate, that means differentiated, variated, segregated based on their weight and the density. So the segregation allowed heavier elements like iron to gravitate towards the earth center and the lighter materials towards the surface. Just now which I explained, that is written in a different sentence. Over time the earth's surface cooled down. Yes, we have learned because of the weather changes, the planting of the crops, trees, etc. and human habitation and activities. Because of those reasons, the earth's surface cooled down, solidified and contracted, forming a crust, which is a surface layer. The process of differentiation, particularly accentuated by the heat from a massive collision during the moon's formation. So it contains the density increasing from the crust to the core. With the variation of the materials, the density of the crustal area increases from the core. So short points now we are going to learn what is written over there. So what we have learned about the biosphere, lithosphere evolution. The primordial earth, that means initially it was unstable and increasing their internal temperature. At the initial state, the earth's temperature was so much high. After that, material segregation. Yes, just now we have learned the iron related materials, heavier elements moving towards the center and lighter one moving towards the surface. After that, after cooling and solidifying, the earth's surface crust formed. Different processes also formed. Formation of distinct layers which are crust, mantle and core. Core is divided into two layers. First one is outer core and inner core. And density gradient, increasing density from the earth's crust to the core. When you are going inside some layers, when you are going in a depth, that is the core. That means the temperature and the density of this layer will also be increasing a lot. Study of the earth's magnetic field. The iron related study when we are going to do, that means earth's magnetic field we have to understand. The examination of the earth's magnetic field provides the differentiation and the evolution of the lithosphere. Yes. The field is generated by the movements of the earth's outer core, and it is illustrating, that means it's explaining the dynamic nature of the earth's internal structure and the supporting the concept of increasing density towards the core. When you are going somewhere which is very much denser along with the places or comparatively than their places, that means your density is also going to be increased a lot. That is the main thing of this theory or the evolution of lithosphere.